Hi, my name is Alesha Bell, and you are tuning into thechristjames.com. Follow me on Twitter at Alesha Bell and at Team APB.
Yay! Let's do it. Alesha Hustler Bell, right?
I guess so.
Boss. The female Rick Ross when it comes to hustling. Boss. Right? Alright.
It's a long title.
Long title. So, I don't even know where to start with you because you do a lot of things in Atlanta. So let's start with how you got into your grind and what made you want to just become this hustler. Like you've been hustling a lot of brands like liquor, phone, like telecommunication brands and things of that nature. Well, like how did you get into it? Let's start like that.
Okay, well, since I'm 30 years old, I got into promotions and marketing when I was I'd probably say about 22. So I've only been doing it for under 10 years, but I guess being in college and having a marketing degree and a mass communications minor, it's helped me to understand marketing in Atlanta. And I know a lot of people out here. I've been out here since I was 12 years old, so it wasn't really hard to get into. Back in those days, you could pick up a promotion really, really easily. Like I started working with Salem Cigarettes in clubs. I was working for some DJs, and somebody saw me in the club and they said, "Hey, you want to work in these cigarette promotions? It pays $18 an hour." At the time I was working for some DJs and we were working for free. So I said, deuces on that job, and let me go to this job. So when I started doing that, like I just saw like there was a need for marketing. Like a lot of products in the city weren't being marketed properly or weren't being marketed at all. Like, clubs were a really big deal in Atlanta. And that's where all, products were launched. Like liquor brands and cell phones and technology, like all that stuff was being launched. Even jewelry lines, clothing lines, like there was lots of fashion shows. So I just saw like the need for so many, different things. And, as I was doing one promotion, you're always at one, you hear about 5 more. And then you go to those 5 more promotions and you hear about 10 more. And, I was just kind of, balancing my life with promotions. And I actually worked in retail. I was a manager at Baker's. So I would do like the cigarette promotions at night. And then I would do like, the shoe store during the day. And I would model on the side. And, I think after I lost my job at Baker's at the retail store, I actually moved on to Hooters, and I worked there for 5 years as a server. And working there, they put me back into promotions. So I was working at golf tournaments and going to photo shoots, and I was in their pamphlet for their human resources packet. So there was always like a need to advertise something, and everybody always saw me as somebody that should be doing it. So that's pretty much like how I got into it, like just having different jobs and being at different locations. So that's just how I learned how to okay, well, I need to start working like this because I'm young, I don't have any kids, and I'm ready to get this money. So that's just how I had it. That's just in a nutshell.
So we were speaking on the independent woman situation too. Like what's your definition of an independent woman actually?
My definition of independent woman is so many definitions. Independent woman is somebody that can stand alone. Like most women nowadays, I feel like they don't feel like they can stand alone. Like it's okay that you can support yourself. You don't need, other people to, give you handouts. So being able to stand alone and be on your own 2 feet, that is a feat within itself. Being a woman in the world, and especially being black, African American woman, it's harder. We already have 2 strikes against us. So you got to be, you got to be more, you got to be more into being independent and not just, okay, well, I'm just going to get a job. You got to do the bare minimum. Like, I like to just raise the bar. Like, especially being a black woman, you need to raise the bar. You need to be more than. And that's what my father always raised me believe, like, you already have 2 strikes against you being a woman and you're black, so you might as well just, exceed all expectations. And being independent is being able to stand alone and exceeding all your expectations, whether it be finances or in relationships or anything, like especially working. Like if you're not with anybody, you don't have anybody like to supplement your income, then you should be both incomes. Like you could be 2 incomes until you get that special someone to help you supplement. But by then you won't need help. So that's what I'm trying to get to.